Hello, everybody. So this is what I have found out after doing research about our state and district assessments. I teach high school, I teach ninth grade, so I actually didn't know anything about the fifth grade testing. I had to do a lot of research to complete this assignment, but I found out so much. Okay, so I'm going to share some of the information that I found out with you. So I live in Harlingen, a very small city in the South Texas. And it's called Harlingen ISD, where I work, Harlingen Consolidated Independent School District. And in Harlingen, the fifth graders will take two district tests. Everybody gets tested with the benchmark test. Now, the benchmark test is just to see where they are at in preparation for the STAR, which is, of course, the state, the state exam. So the STAR stands for State of Texas Assessment of Academic Readiness. Now, they do have to pass their STAR in fifth grade to move up to the next one. They are allowed to retest, and I put those dates here as well. So they have their benchmark test, and they take one in the beginning and then one closer towards the end when they're about to take their STAR. And they will test in math, reading, and science. In addition to their benchmark test, they will take the DCA. The DCA is another district test that they will be taking, and it stands for District Comprehensive Assessment. Now, the DCA is going to be testing them in writing. So their benchmarks are going to be math, reading, and science in preparation for the STAR, but the DCA is going to be looking at their writing to make sure that they are still keeping up with their writing abilities and their skills so that they can progress into the following grades. So I have included some information about each benchmarks, DCAs, and then of course the STAR. The students in fifth grade do have to take the STAR, and they take it once a year in the areas of math, reading, and science. Now, if they do not pass their STAR, they are able to retest. And if they take the test again, they can proceed to the next grade levels. Now we have some accommodations here as well. So my district is very, very small here in Harlingen. And what they do, they don't have their own set of accommodations as far as district set assessments. And anytime you try to go to their website or talk to anybody, they always refer you back to the TEA. So what I found out from actually calling different teachers in fifth grade, they actually just follow everything the TEA guideline has already approved, right, for the state of Texas. So the accommodations are going to be the same for the district and the state ones, which of course is the basic transcribing, Braille for those kids with vision impairments, calculation aids, content and language supports, extra time, individualized instruction reminders, large print, manipulating test materials, mathematic manipulatives, oral administration of tests, of course, spelling assistance, and supplemental aids. And supplemental aids, of course, can be a variety of what they need. That could be a graphic organizer, or they need to highlight the header so they know where they are stopping and starting. Those could be included in supplemental aids as well. To get availability to use these accommodations, they do need to be eligible, and they do need to go through what's called the accommodation eligibility process. And it has a few steps. They do have to determine if the student is eligible for the use of these accommodations. And then they have step 2, which is filling out a form. They will have to go to the district website and fill out a form to apply for it, and then that form gets reviewed by TEA, and then they're required communication within the district. So they have to communicate with TEA and the district does help them to send off those forms to TEA, and the teachers in that class will also help the parents to fill out that paperwork and see if their student does, if they're eligible for accommodations. Now, if the student meets eligibility requirements for special education, they may be permissible to take the STAR Alternative 2 assessment. And the STAR Alt 2 it's similar to the STAR, but it does come already with some accommodations built in. They have to be special education to get those ones, and then there are some extra ones as well, but that does have to be approved if they are in a special education eligible. And of course, I have my resources as well. So yeah, I found out a lot, and it was a really good assignment, and I feel really prepared in case they move into fifth grade. I'm ready. Thank you guys so much for watching. How do I stop this?